What is good? What is really good, my people? It is your UK Trotter Brother, Dr. Blake, the darkest man around, and I will be talking about One Piece, Burning Blood. So get your fried chicken, get your Kool-Aid, and sit them cheeks down, because you definitely know, this UK Trotter Brother will be going ham on this video. So without further ado, let me just get with it. So we got a new trailer for One Piece Burning Blood, and trailers are meant to hype you up, but this trailer, for most people, including myself, did the opposite. And that is due to the fact that Rob Lucci, Virgo, Caesar the Clown, like yada yada yada, all the characters that we put in our character wish list, all the characters that we were expecting to be in this game, all the characters that we wanted to be on this game are all support only characters. Even freaking Goldie Roger is a support only character. And before I even dive into my thoughts and opinions, I need to address this. I need to address these two things, these two sections. How I feel about support characters in general, and how I feel about the number of characters that we have, or the number of characters that are in One Piece Burning Blood. Okay, let's start with the number of characters that are in One Piece Burning Blood. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. The number is fine. The number is fine. But the downgrade with the number is the selection. Like, when you have a small character roster, when you have a character roster that is fairly decent size, not really big, not really that small, when you have a character roster like that, the character selection is key. What I mean is key, it is vital. And if you mess that up, you are gonna get, you are definitely gonna get a bunch of angry fans, regardless of what community it is. And this is due to the fact that you can't confirm Diamond Jozu ahead of Rob Lucci. You can't confirm X Drake ahead of Rob Lucci. You can't confirm freaking Koala ahead of Rob Lucci. I can name you, like, Shanks doesn't even have a right to be in the game ahead of Rob Lucci. Like, the more I think about it, Rob Lucci was one of them characters that, okay, this is the thing about Rob Lucci, why people care so much. And this is not me ranting, this is not me complaining, this is just me looking at it from my point of view and everybody else's point of view. So this is the reason why Rob Lucci is such a big loss to most people, such a big downgrade of hype. Rob Lucci featured in one of the greatest battles of One Piece, one of the greatest fights, one of the greatest arcs of One Piece. Rob Lucci was in that. Rob Lucci was there. He was the vocal point. The fight between Rob Lucci and Luffy, that fight was one of the best fights in One Piece so far. And the fact that he's not in the game, it kind of downgrades people's hype, like I just said. And the fact that he's a support only character, bro, that's literally just like tearing the fans of One Piece's cheeks off and throwing it on the ground and stepping on it and then like just rubbing it into the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's giving us the L. That is giving Spike the L, and that is giving us, the people that were hyped for this game, the downgrade of hype. And like, even to a certain extent, that's made some people not buy the game. Me personally, I think that's a bit too far. Like, I'm still gonna get the game. The game could still be good. We may have some characters that we're missing. We may have some characters that we wanted that are not in the game, that should be in the game, but I'm still gonna get the game. Hopefully the combat is good. My fingers, bruh, they're crossed, fam. They are crossed, because I'm hoping that this game will be cheeks worthy. I'm hoping that this game will be a good game. I'm hoping that we'll have content that we can actually use. But the thing about the support only characters that gripes me a lot, and this is not me ranting, it's the fact that the way they're using support only characters, their items. Like, how could you put so much, okay, in games you have a lot of items, but how could you put so much focus in items, bruh? Like these items, bruh, like, when you really think about it, we don't need support only characters. We don't need support characters. The support I need is in my 3-man tag team, bruh. That is the only support I need. I don't need support characters. I don't need these characters to be items. I need most of these characters to be playable. But if they're not gonna be playable, just make the key characters playable. And to a certain extent, Spike failed in that aspect. Is the character roster bad? Yes, it's somewhat shitty. But is it like the worst character roster I've seen? No, I've seen much worse character rosters. Is it gonna break the game? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. The game all comes down to the combat system and the content within the game, not the roster. The content within the game, So I noticed that there are people out there that are saying, nah, I'm not getting this game. I'm gonna wait until Burning Blood 2. I'm gonna tell you guys, fam, if you do not support this game, if this game does not do well, I'm telling you for a fact, we will not see One Piece Burning Blood 2. If this game sells shitty, what gives them the motivation to make another game? Like, what is the motivation? What is the reason to make another game if this game was a failure in terms of sales? If this game that they pumped so much money into was a failure? What is the point? And I'm gonna leave you guys with that. But anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think about this support-only characters. The support-only characters, just go ham. Just say your gut thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because I want to know what you guys think. Because this has been your UK Chocolate Brother Dr. Blake, the darkest man around, and it is time for me to put down that fried chicken and the Kool-Aid and wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yeah, catch you next one, guys. Bye.
Work.